Guys, good morning. My name is Chris and welcome to the Wheelhouse. If it's your first time on the channel, hit the subscribe, hit the like, and select all so that you get the content. I keep you up to date on crypto markets, technical analysis, stock markets, economic data, things going on around the world, how to navigate and pivot around these markets, through my experience, what the best way to handle certain things are. We have a Discord, Wheelhouse Trading Discord. The link is in the description below. I've had several people ask me to keep the Black Friday and Cyber Monday deal going, which was half off of the annual Jedi subscription so that they can get paid. So we'll keep that open for the week and through the weekend so people have a chance to capture that opportunity. In that, you get the one-on-one courses with me. You can schedule 10 one-hour appointments. You get all the trade alerts, you get all the courses, you get all the areas of the Discord, the Jedi, the Elite, the Wheelhouse Wednesdays. It's pretty cool. A lot of people subscribing, a lot of people joining in, and everybody helps each other. Really cool vibe in there. And if you don't want to upgrade, guys, I invite you in, not even to upgrade completely for free, just to join the Discord and be with everybody and be part of the community and have other people just like you that are interested in learning about stocks or trading or swing trading, investing, learning technical analysis. There's a lot of cool people in there, a lot of knowledgeable people. I was chatting with 3 or 4 of the guys last night in just the crypto chat area, and there's some really good people in there. I mean, there's a good vibe. So click that Discord link and be part of that. If you want to upgrade, that's totally up to you. No pressure. It's just if you want to learn and you want to, learn ways to make money and have different techniques, then you can certainly upgrade to Jedi and have the courses and the alerts and the one-on-ones and all that fun stuff. So look, yesterday there was the Senate hearing. Janet Yellen, Jerome Powell spoke and were questioned, and it dropped the markets pretty viciously. They came at him from all directions and brought up every fear topic you could think of. Inflation, what's the word? I'll just come up with a different word. Basically putting Vladimir Putin on notice not to invade or have tensions with Ukraine. Great, just what we need, right? They talked about supply chains. They talked about inflation. They talked about rate hikes being sped up. Elizabeth Warren says she wants more regulation on the crypto markets, that the total crypto market cap is up by $3 trillion. And the pace of growth is so exponential. They're basically scared, in my opinion. And crypto it's a beast. It's not something they can completely control, and it's on some of their minds. And I watched crypto during the speech. I had my earpods in and I was watching charts, like I always do during the day. And crypto did fall. Bitcoin fell about $2,500, and then it kind of bounced back a little bit, and it's kind of hovering right now while I'm filming this around 57,500. This morning, early in the morning, and I had put in yesterday's video, and I've been talking about this in multiple videos, kind of a flight to safety is some of those big caps, your Microsofts, your Apples. So we went and we got some more Apple this morning, and it's holding up really well. My Doximity trade that I bought yesterday was up 9%. It's up today. I ended up, I just don't like the way the markets are right now. There's too much underlying weakness. There's too much going on in the macros. The Dow is almost touching the 200, guys. Let me just show you that real quick, and then we'll come back to this page. But I mean, there's just stuff that I really don't like. In my experience, when all this stuff happens and it adds up into something bad. And I'm not trying to freak anybody out or nothing like that. And I'm not trying to be bearish. I'm actually like a super bull, but I'm also just like the news. I don't freak out about every single thing in the news. I look at facts and not opinions, and I'm aware of the news, but I don't freak out about all the news, but I am aware of it. I'm not an idiot. I will pay attention and know what's going on around the world, and I think everybody should do that. But I don't let it like consume my life. So yeah, I mean, we don't want to let it consume us, but same thing with the Dow and the SPY and the index and the Russell and the VIX. I pay attention to that stuff, and I'm aware of it, and the facts are is that they're dropping. I mean, the 200, the Dow is red on the clouds, and this is the daily 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, big one, 8, 9. I mean, these are momentum candles, so there may have been a little green in there, probably right in here, but I mean, the downward pressure it's succumbing to it. And yes, our ribbons are still blue, but look how tight they're getting. And the thickness of the red cloud, I don't like it. Coming down to the 200 on the Dow, I've been saying this over and over and over and over for multiple videos. I mean, you could just go back 3 weeks and watch all the videos since then. And I keep talking about divergence in macros. It's going to show up in the Dow theory. I've been talking about it over and over and over. And, before it happened, and then it happened, and I continue to talk about it, and I don't like this. And just like the news, I'm not consumed by it, but I'm aware of it. But I get my news from the charts, and I take the charts pretty serious. And when I see such downward pressure, a 905-point drop in the Dow, and then a rebound, but not a 905-point rebound to even, and then another 580-point drop, and we're coming up on the 200. This is a problem. Okay, so yeah, I took my Doximity, made a great trade on it yesterday, put an alert out, made money on it today when it dropped during that speech. It held up as a leader. Again, good technical analysis and getting in at the right point, but I still sold, and I sold at a profit, and it was about 2%. And it's about where it's at right now. It's up a little bit on the day. But, I mean, I'm just, look, when the markets are like this, I don't need to make a fortune. I'm okay with, making 2%, 4%, 5%, 7%, 10, 15. That's good if you could do that in this market. But 2% was fine for me. I mean, 2% still added up to a decent amount of money because I had a lot of shares. But also, that's a lot of risk when you have a lot of shares and the market is like this. So I picked up another one yesterday, which I really believe in the company, and it's completely bullish in the charts. But, if I get up, 1-2 grand on that, I'm probably going to pull the trigger and just leave it on the side. The reason that I am a little concerned about things, well, there's a few reasons. The macros, definitely. I mean, we got a lot of pain in the Dow, and the SPY, and the NASDAQ, and then everybody's doing a flight to safety to the big guys, your Googles, your NVIDIAs. I know Microsoft is down, but still, in fact, I want to show you something on Microsoft. Very rare, very, very rare that this happens. I know I put it in here because I'm watching it. I'm keeping an eye on things. You guys probably know from watching all the videos with me, I'm like a hawk, man. I watch everything. Like, I know everything that's going on with every freaking company. News, fundamentals, charts. But check this out. This does not happen very often. Microsoft went red on the cloud. Dude, let me just show you. Okay, yes, it went red on the cloud here and all the way through here. And then if you would have bought in at 289 and you would have got out here when it went red at 337, I mean, you're talking about a $50 gain relatively, okay? Right about 50 bucks. Okay, well, it went red again. Well, that was a while. I mean, it went on from October 7th till just recently, November 24th. So that's, call it 45 days, okay, relatively. But look at the last time it did it. It went blue right here, May 21st, and it didn't go red here until September 3rd. So, another May, June, July, August, September. I mean, that's a quarter, like a whole quarter, like 4 months. So it does not go red on the cloud often, guys. And when it comes out of a red, I'm just, this is just something that I notice. I really like to study charts. When it comes out of a red cloud and it goes blue, it tends to make big moves. So I have Microsoft long term, but I'm like everybody else. If it's going to be really tentative in the market, then it's better to play the leaders, and it's always better to play the leaders, by the way. And you'll learn that in the courses, but it's better to play the leaders Don't buy cheap stocks. Don't buy momentum stocks. Don't buy speculative stocks. Don't even buy stocks when the market's like this. Right now, there could be a big news cycle coming out on COVID. Okay, there could be, the lab testing could come out, and it could be good or it can be bad. We don't know. We kind of want to wait for that. There's probably going to be a lot of news about what Jerome Powell said, that inflation is not transitory. He's taking that back, guys. I mean, I already knew that. I knew that before I started the YouTube channel. I knew that before Biden was president. Every single thing that I was saying back then is literally happening now. You could see the writing on the wall. It's not like I'm a genie. It's kind of like common sense, We printed a lot of money. There's going to be a lot of inflation. It could last a while. Inflation is very sticky. This is something like I've studied in like college, and I have a finance degree, business degree, and I'm into economics, and it's just something I'm into. And yeah, this stuff doesn't just go away in like 3 months. I mean, I don't know how that rumor ever got out there, or why people even believe that kind of stuff. But yeah, when there's inflation, it doesn't go away right away. It goes up and up and up and up and up until it affects everything. Especially your finances, because you have less purchasing power, and then it stays there for a while, and then there will be things to combat it. And the two things that really combat inflation are deflationary pressures, which comes typically from innovation in technology, and then raising rates. You raise interest rates, and again, that goes back to why I think financials will do well. But now that there's COVID, there's uncertainty with financials, so it's just a freaking mess right now, guys. And look, me as your coach, Jedi Master Chris, I'm going to tell you straight up: the best thing to do is don't do anything. If you don't know the answer, don't do anything. Okay, and I think the only way to move is to move forward, or to stand still. You don't want to go sideways. You definitely don't want to go backwards. So the best option right now is to stand still. And then when the news cycle comes on, they find out and let us know a little bit about this COVID situation. It is bad. It's not bad. It has this effect. Our vaccines work against it or they don't. We'll be able to assess more when we have more information. We just don't have enough information, right? And, also, people are going to need to digest this situation, that they're going to be speeding up tapering and speeding up interest rate hikes and fighting inflation. And all this is going to come out on the news. And you never want to battle a red tide in the market. You never want to battle big media. You want to just, whether you agree with them or not, you want to just kind of, just protect your money, guys. Basically protect your money. When you have a large account like mine, a drop like that, it's significant. Like it sucks, like drops like that, but I mean, things are bouncing back. They will bounce back. It might take time. I haven't even looked. I'm sure I got stopped out on some stuff. It's just like annoying. If you're getting stopped out, the market is not right. And that's just another thing that I'm telling you. The market's not right in the macros. The market's not right in underlying weakness. In my last two videos, I explained that. The market is just not right, okay? You can't get in energy, the top sector, because now you got the COVID. You can't get in financials because of the COVID, but you better believe, watch this, mark my words. Energy will probably come back raging on COVID news. So just watch that. Depending on which way it goes, there's a high probability that there's going to be some big rally back into energy. Mark my words. It's the way the markets work. In the testimony today, they talked about supply shortages. That's still going on. They talk about everything, and that creates a lot of fear and uncertainty in the markets creates downward pressure. So that's why I am going to be speeding up a shorting course in the Jedi courses, as well as maybe even talking about ways to short. Doing some short plays, because obviously the market is down. I showed you a bunch of charts yesterday. 70% of all the stocks in the S&P are under the 50. That's a telltale sign. It's a telltale sign when the large mega caps are missing on earnings out of that big stimulus COVID windfall of cash that came through. These are warning shots, and I've been saying it from the beginning. I don't remember anybody even on the news saying, oh man, when Apple misses and Amazon misses and PayPal misses, that's a warning shot for what's coming a year up the road, and then it's just warning shot number one. It's the first thing, and then there's the second thing, and now it's the third thing, and then you add in this COVID thing, and you got, it's showing up in the Dow. Like I said, I mean, I'm literally everything I've been saying a month ago is happening, and it's, I was trying to prepare everybody for that, and that's why I moved a lot of money to cash. And every time that I try to stick my head out, something new happens. So I put some money in Apple, and I'm leaving the rest kind of in cash, and I sold off a couple positions in the profit, and I think that's just the thing to do right now. And if you're going to invest, the bigger ones like Microsoft, like when this thing goes blue on the cloud, Microsoft's safe. It's an iceberg, it's a juggernaut. Apple, it's up 388 at the moment. It's up. It's safe. So yeah, but most stuff is red, and even well, what I'm saying before I get into crypto, what I'm saying is, if you're going to invest in this market to go up, you have to focus on leading stocks. Tesla didn't get hit too hard today. Look, Tesla's barely down. It's a leading stock. It has innovation from its CEO, Elon Musk. It is a pioneer of electrification and electric vehicles. They have multiple good quarters in a row. They have innovation. They have many orders. Everything is good. It's a leading stock. Okay, Microsoft, Apple, leading stocks. Flight to safety. Nvidia, leading stock. These leading stocks that lead their industries in their space are where you want to be if you want to be in at all. Because anything else, people are going to pull from, and the first ones are going to pull from are momentum, speculative, and SPAC, and then it's just going to go into like small cap, mid cap. They're going to sell off all that, and it's going to work its way up into the safer plays, which is either cash or like these Apples and Microsofts. Okay, so just kind of beware of all that. And typically I am super bullish. I hate taking this tone, but I want to just kind of put it out there. I've seen this. I've been through this. I know what this feels like, and I know that it may feel tough now, but it could get a lot tougher. So you want to have your stops on there. Just know if you get stopped, the market's not right. You're just mitigating risk. If you're in, you're putting it in the big ones that are leading. And you definitely have to play tight with the charts and with the fundamentals, and keep an eye on momentum. But you can't even trust charts right now. Like, things will be very bullish, even all the way to the daily, and then something like today or something like yesterday with the Senate hearing will come in. Like I said, the only thing that's going to mess you up is a slam dunk, a Macho Man Randy Savage off the high rope, that kind of thing. And boom, one day later, here it is. So it just keeps happening. It's happening too much. And in my opinion, these are just warning signs, and it's best to, like I said, stand still or move forward, but don't go backwards and don't go sideways. So protect your money, be smart, keep an eye on those macros, wait for the news cycle, join the Discord. Let me kind of lead you through this as your captain, and I'll get us through these rough seas. But right now, it's, if you're not at too big of a loss on things, just kind of mitigating and having the cash on the side is not a bad idea. And don't be deep in margin right now, guys. Don't be deep in margin. Trust me, like, you could lose a lot of money being deep in margin when the market's falling. And you don't want to catch a falling knife. You want to pick the knife up off the floor, okay, once it hits the bottom, and maybe it bounces and gives you a double bottom. Then you pick up the knife and you can put your butter on your toast. But you don't want to try to catch it, on the way down to the floor. You know what I mean? It's just, it's a slippery slope, and that's why we don't buy the dip and we don't average down. And I'm sure some of those YouTubers out there right now are realizing, buy the dip, averaging down is not that smart. Well, the reason they say that is because they've never been through a major market crash. They've been in the market a year. They're not experienced. They don't know what the pros know. The pros know you don't do that, and you definitely don't do that under the 200. I mean, it's like a joke. Like when you hear somebody say, I'm going to buy the dip, I'm going to average down. No, you do not add insult to injury. You wait to pick the knife up off the floor, not catch it on the way down, because you don't know how far down it can go. I mean, look at Baba, guys. Look at Baba. Baba went from $319 to $127, guys. And if you were, buying over here and you didn't set your stop up here, like I would have taught you, and you averaged down and you averaged down and you got excited and you bought more at the FOMO up here and you averaged down and you averaged down. You don't know where the floor is, guys. You still don't know where the floor is. You still don't have a confirmation that the knife has hit the floor. Okay? So don't do that. Click the Discord link. Let me help you out. You don't want to be losing that kind of money. I mean, everybody's having a problem in November. I mean, nobody's really safe. I mean, not even me. I mean, but I've mitigated my risk. But still, that crypto. I had a bunch of money in crypto, so that wasn't like the easiest thing. But I, luckily, kind of traded through it when there was some momentum, and I got a lot back to kind of almost even on that. So, and now we're just gonna wait for everything to come back up. But it's tough out there, okay? And let's go take a look at crypto real quick. All right, let's see what's going on in crypto. All right, so Shiba had momentum. It was at 44 cents last night. I made a video on it and put it out yesterday morning. It still looks really good. The cloud is turning blue. We got our first daily blue candle and a big follow-through day. Bullish indicators, volume going up in the direction of price action. Very bullish. It's come up a little bit. It looks like from the wick, it actually was at 0.000054. So it was, a little higher. Yeah, right about there. I mean, so, it's wicked up. That's normal. And it's definitely bullish on the charts. So that looks really good. Let's take a peek at Ethereum. Ethereum's looking good. I mean, you got your Doji, which wicked way down here. You came up above resistance, above a resistance, above a resistance. Green body candle closed above that. Pushed forward through another resistance. Green body candle closed, pushed forward through another resistance. Wicked up to test another resistance. Came back down, but still holding. These are positive signs for Ethereum. Big volume in the direction of price action. I like that. That shows strength. And we got bullish indicators. We're above the 200 and we're going up. Technically, this is looking real good. On our way to $6,609. Okay. Now, let's go look at Big Daddy Bitcoin. Okay, not blue on the cloud yet, but making progress. Like I said, it came up, it came down on the Powell speech, and now it's kind of going a little sideways, and it's back under this line, okay, which was 57,632, and we're at 57,470. We're right under it. We need to fight that. But still bullish on the indicators on the daily, and volume going up in a good pattern with price action. So that is bullish, and it lets me know that this is a fighter. Okay, this big whale out there is going to fight, and most likely it's going to get right above that line back in that channel. But you got Elizabeth Warren saying we gotta regulate crypto, and there are all these different talks, and of course it's going to spook people with a lot of money in the markets. I mean, it's just par for the course. I mean, so what else is going on? So Matic is up from where it was. I mean, I remember it was down here at 153. It's at 182. That's cool. True has come up a little bit, not too much, but it's fighting. I mean, it's fighting on the daily. Let's go look at that on the minute and see what's kind of going on. Actually, let's look at the hour, get a better scope with it. Yeah, so on the hour, it's just slowly making its moves up. Algorand, I notice, is making some moves. Algorand looks like it's definitely climbing up slowly, and look, you got a couple follow-through days and a blue cloud coming in. You haven't had a blue cloud for a long time, since November 14th, so that's positive. But a lot of other stuff, and this is a small crypto watch list. I have my bigger watch list, but I just have a few over here. Yeah, I mean, look, we're just going to have to see where it goes. It even looks like Bitcoin is even gone up since I just said that, about $100. So you're really looking to get Bitcoin above this level, that 57,609. Once you get there, the next level you really want to look at is that 59,530. Then you want to get up to the 61,786. There's a 63 number in there, but really the big one is 64,475. Then you come over here to 67,068. Then you have your all-time high, which is basically 69,000. And then from there you get into the Fibonacci's at the 70,236, and then the 73,213. And then you're moving on up to that 86,000, and then the low 90s, and then hopefully that 99,802. So we just got to let Bitcoin do its thing. We can't control it. All we can control is capital protection and technical entries and exits. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys are doing well. Click that Discord link, click the subscribe, hit the like button on this video, make me a comment, and select all, baby, because who loves you? Welcome to the wheelhouse.